Alright, in this video we're going to start analyzing a home mortgage example, and I want to focus and use Google Sheets or other spreadsheet software would work. Let's ignore that. So let's say you find your dream home. It's listed at a price of $350,000, and you've saved enough money to put 10% down as a down payment. And you're going to get an offer for a 30-year fixed interest rate, and that rate's going to be compounded each month, 4.75% for a home loan mortgage. So first thing we figure out is, well, how much do you need to borrow from the bank? And the idea is you're going to buy a $350,000 home, but you're not going to need a loan for that whole amount because you're going to put 10% down. So I'm going to write this in equation mode. So we're going to take $350,000, but then take away 10%, 0.10 times 350,000, because that's going to be your down payment, and then what is left over from there is 315,000. So this is going to be your initial loan amount. We could ignore that 350,000, it's a 315,000. Alright, looking at part B, before we go to Google Sheets, I'm going to write a recursive sequence, including initial condition for how that mortgage loan balance changes month to month. So I want to write a couple things. What do these variables represent? N is time in months. We want to know how this balance changes month to month. And I'm going to use A subscript, A sub n. This is your next month's balance, and we're going to use the subscript A subscript n minus 1. This is your current month's balance. We also know that the initial condition, A subscript 0, what we initially owe is that initial loan payment, so $315,000. And now we need to connect this with a recursive relationship. How does this connect? So how do we get your next month's balance? Well, when I think about it is, well, we need the previous month's balance. Right, that's the A sub n minus 1, or the current month's balance. And then we're going to add interest. The bank's going to charge you interest. It's going to be a 4.75, so 0.0475 divided by 12. If you click on enter, it'll turn that to a fraction. And we're going to multiply that times A subscript n minus 1. So keep in mind that 12 comes from compounding monthly, 12 times a year. So that's 4.75%, but divided by 12. And now I'm going to subtract P. So we don't know what the monthly payment is yet. If we just look at these first two terms, again, previous month's balance right here. And then we're going to add the interest the bank is charging to let you borrow this money. And then you're going to pay off so much per month. And in the next video, we're going to enter this equation, the sequence, into Google Sheets, and then use Solver to figure out what that monthly payment is in Google Sheets.